All right, I'm back. So I'll show you where we are. Hopefully you saw the other video. If you didn't, just search my profile, look for it. So this is where we're at, taking that ridge down on this knee brace from the Constitution. You saw I use a scrub plane. I'm going to sharpen the scrub plane now. And then I'm going to go at it with a different plane. Actually, I'm going to try and get you spun. Hold on a sec. This way I can, I want to go the other way. This way I can get it angled down more. So we're on a job site, not at home on my sharpening bench. Get you angled down. Yeah, this is pretty good here. It's regular water. This is like, it's a natural stone out of Japan. It's somewhere around 13,000 grit. This is an old time oil stone. Oh, I'm going to put water on it. Anybody who doesn't think you can doesn't use planes or doesn't really think for themselves, I guess. Maybe you're not a critical thinker, I'm not sure. So this is the profile. Let me get this in frame. This profile on my scrub iron. This is a Wood River V3 iron that I ground to a scrub plane, and I'm just gonna sharpen it quick. I don't know if you can see this, but you can kind of see right in the middle where it's getting a little beat up. I'm planing white oak end grain, so it would be bound to be. I don't have a screwdriver with me, so this will work. That just sitting around here in the greenhouse. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but back's kind of flat. This is 25 degree. I grind them on the grinder. I could do it right now by hand on the one they have here in the shop, but I'm going to spare you that because I want to get back to work. Basically, do everything by hand. I find the bevel, and when you hand grind everything, when you hollow grind everything, you can just go right at it. This is how I do a scrub. So I go around, keep it kind of centered. If you start to lose it, just stop. Okay, I got a bevel, I've got a burr on this edge, nothing in the middle, and a teeny burr on the other side. So I'll work the middle a little bit more. You could go at it, you could do this with one hand if you want. This angle is not super critical. Still got one little spot right in the middle where there's no burr. I'm just showing you how easy it is by doing it with one hand. I'm not showing off. I'm rocking it from side to side across the... Still got one little section right here where there's no burr. No harm, you could go a little steeper there if you want. One teeny little section right there. It's actually easier with one hand like this. The smallest little section right in the middle. You got to kind of keep rocking side to side. I don't want to concentrate on the middle and make a big flat spot, so. Now I got to burr all the way across. I like to do this too. Keep the profile. I'm going to show you this now because I've done it on that stone. I'll show you the finish on this. The non-concentric just doing circles. I mean, it's that one stone is fairly aggressive, and you can kind of see it's still pretty polished. I don't know if you can see the burr. Taking the shit off my finger right there, but it's all the way across. Now, I see Kossman do this. Make sure I'm in frame, yeah. Oh, no, I'm not, am I? Oh my God. Guys, I apologize. You didn't see that. All right, I'm doing this. So I'm gonna do some more. I'm gonna take the burr off and I'm gonna reestablish it because I missed that. But I see Kossman doing this. And he goes from stone to stone and never takes his burr off. Well, I wouldn't know if I hit the whole edge if I didn't take the burr off. So you gotta take the burr off. Just as easy as what I did. You don't need a fucking ruler. I'm gonna show you this again. I'm gonna make a burr again. So I'm just doing it with one hand just to show you that it's not hard. I'm not showing off. On a beveled down, this angle means nothing as long as it's more than 25 and less than 40. If you start to wonder where you are, just stop and reestablish the angle again. For those of you who are shitting yourself right now and saying I can't, I got to burr pretty much all the way across now. For those who say you can't do that, I like Kossman's grip, where he holds it like this, very controllable, and you can put a lot of pressure on it. I just can't work as fast like that. If you want to watch somebody sharpen, look up on YouTube David W. You want to watch somebody who's really good. David W. is excellent. He makes planes, and he's an expert at sharpening them. I'm going to see if I can get this shit off my finger again. Get some dirt on my finger so you can see it. See if I can show you that there's a burr on there. Hopefully, I can't really see in the camera right now, but hopefully you'll see that ripping the shit off my finger. It's a really big burr on it right now. Take the burr off so I can see what I'm doing on the other stone. And since the back of this is flat, I just have to do that. Burr's gone now. You can see the edge where it just took the burr off. You can see that little micro line across there because it just flattened that burr out. But if I didn't take that burr off, I don't know if I got to the edge on my next stone. So the whole key to sharpening is that each stone you have to hit the edge. And the burr is the only way to tell you that you did it. So I'm going to go on this one. This still got some grit on it from at home. And it's moving around a little. Let's get it set on this. Never tell what you're going to need in the field. So again, because it's hollow ground, I don't have to do a micro bevel. Just rocking from side to side. You know, just, you can do figure eights if you want, but I think with a scrub plane or a heavy camber like this, it's kind of easy to keep your circles small and just rock it side to side. You can also go like this. Got pretty heavy burr on the edge here. I'm not happy with the middle. So just work the middle a little bit more, work out to the edge that doesn't have a huge burr on the other side. You can grip it like this if you want to. If you lose your angle, just refine it. Okay, I've got a heavy burr here, teeny burr in the middle. Still haven't hit all the way out. You can actually see where I haven't hit all the way out to the edge here. Got crossed up there. I got my burrs mixed up. Sharpen the burr side more. Okay, now there's a burr all the way across. Let's see if I can get my finger dirty so I can show you. So the burr is pulling the crap off my finger there. And to take the burr off again, because this back of this is flat, just doesn't take too much. Don't drop it. Burr's still there a little bit. Still there a teeny bit. Now you can, as opposed to the friggin' ruler trick, you know, you can just set it on here and you can lift up a teeny little bit. You're not removing any metal here. All right, so you're not creating a back bevel. You can lift it up just a teeny bit and just work the edge. Still just a teeny bit of burr out here. You can just go there and do that. It doesn't matter. You're not removing metal. You're not creating a back bevel. Just to show you that I'm not creating a back bevel. If you can see the edge there. But there's no, you know, there's no, hopefully it's in frame, hopefully it's in focus, I can't tell. There's no back bevel here. You're not, there's no way you're grinding a back bevel. There's no way, I don't care if you lift up, like I'm doing right now. You're not grinding a back bevel on a tool steel iron or on a hardened iron by lifting up on the back and just doing that. So this iron's done. If I wasn't on camera right now, I would just go right back to planing, but since I'm on camera, I'm just going to strop it real quick. Now, when you're stropping a scrub, you have to rock side to side. You count your strokes if you want to. I always find I typically do 20, 15, 10, 5, and then a few ones. Don't know how many I did there. Show you the finish on the iron. Hopefully it's in focus so you can see that. Sharpen it in the field, no jigs, no monster stones or anything. When I do the back, what I do is I hold it at an angle, I hold this down and I pull backwards. And I try to do that same amount of times that I do the front. Because I'm only hitting parts of the iron, I'm going a few more times. See if I can get that, and hopefully that's in focus for you guys. But now if you paid attention from the beginning to now, you're going to notice that that polished edge out there is wider than it was before. Let's just see. Let's see if I get this in focus. Hopefully this is in focus. I can't see the camera, but if you guys can't see that, how sharp that is, now I don't know what to say to you. All right, that's a scrub iron. It's that sharp. Back, there's no back bevel, hollow ground front.
How are you, sir?
What's happening?
Much. What's happening with you?
Nothing. You want to take a look at this?
Sure.
Look how good this is coming out. So I tried it with the power planer,
Yeah.
and it was coming down really slow. I threw a scrub iron on it, came down really fast. So
Yeah.
this part, that lip that was here,
Yeah, it's gone.
basically gone. There's like
Yeah,
one or two
little
little
more.
spots.
Yeah. It's awesome,
Um,
Bill.
Yeah. Are you thinking
Oh,
you
did
want?
you move this?
Huh?
Did you move this from the point?
I had to move it over.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, I had to move it over just so I could hit
Yeah,
this.
was it stable?
It wants to fall over
Yeah.
this way.
Yeah.
So I have to keep that on there.
Yeah. No, totally.
So are you thinking you want the whole side down to look like that?
Yes.
Okay. Because I get the pulls. I can feel where the
Yeah, you're gonna have to come down a bit more.
Yeah.
But yes.
oh, good, that came out. Nice. That was one that I can
Oh,
see
one of the
over there.
staples?
Yeah, I can see. I brought sharpening stone with me, so if I hit one, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
I can see.
Awesome, Bill.
Yeah, that's
And obviously this is gonna get rounded here.
Yep.
I didn't stand that other one up. I figured we'd contend with this one first and then stand that other
Yeah,
one up.
exactly. I didn't really kind of know what to. I didn't really know what to expect doing it.
Yeah. Right.
It was the power planer. Maybe if I changed out the knives on it, it might cut better, which I'll probably try just to see if I can wipe off the. Yeah, see, I can see where
Yeah.
staple there, staple there.
Yeah, they were already broken off on this side. I think I did a reasonably good job on this one.
Yeah, and this side is much less grunt work to do.
Yeah.
This side's in better shape because there's only a few
Right.
high spots to pick
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
But I can't believe how much faster this took that down than.
Yeah. And what did you think of this, Bill? Because I want to put I want to put something on here to preserve this.
Man, that's a tough call, Bob.
I mean, do we knock it down?
You're gonna take a big chunk out of it to do it. I think
Yeah.
I would just hose it with oil. I would just let oil, even we still have some left next door from the mineral oil.
Yeah.
I would just mineral oil the crap out of it.
Would you do that, or would you use a different kind of oil?
I'd use mineral oil first to soak it, and then I would go with boiled linseed oil to finish it.
Okay, not some wood preservative.
Boiled linseed oil is
What do they use on ships?
boiled linseed oil and varnish.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, I
what
don't
I
want
would
to
use.
use varnish. So
I would oil the crap
you
out of
wouldn't
it.
polyurethane this.
I would not. I would not. I think it will peel. There's
Okay.
no way of knowing what the moisture content inside is when something like that. You know, there could be real high moisture content in the middle of this, and if it tries to get out and
Yeah.
polyurethane it,
Yeah.
I think just with oil, it gives you the ability to oil at any time.
Okay. All right. Fine. So you don't think we should knock down some of the shit, at least on the?
I mean, maybe just sand it off a little bit, but I wouldn't go crazy on it. You're going to create a big dividend.
Yeah. All right.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, and it's solid.
yeah. I mean, so maybe we could just sand it off, and then I would go to hosing this thing just like we did the outside
Yeah.
white oak slabs.
Yeah.
Just mineral oil the crap out of it, and then when you go to install it, then start with the boiled linseed oil. A few coats should be fine, and then every now and then a boiled linseed oil coat.
Yeah.
It does create a shell on it, but we'll let it breathe better.
Yeah. Okay. If it's gonna breathe, then I'm in.
That's what I'm thinking.
Good. Okay.
So yeah, I'll keep going at it, and
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, I'll keep the time down, so I don't. I know you don't want to throw the party on this thing, but you want it to look good. So
Yeah. I think it's just getting it down to whatever the top looks like, and then we put some finish on it.
this will look. When you put oil on this, oh my God,
Oh,
this
I
is going to
know.
look stunning.
No.
It's going to darken it a little bit. It's going to all the colors going to show.
So I need to go buy myself some.
Tractor Supply in the gallons.
Okay.
It's cheap. This right here, I mean, oh my God, you could lay this flat and dump a whole gallon on it. So I would start with like 3 gallons. Tractor Supply probably only has 2 in stock. So just take what they have and have them get a couple more.
Okay. And I should lay plastic here. Because that stuff's poisonous, isn't it?
Not mineral oil. Not, you can eat it. They use it as a laxative. They used to use it as a laxative for people. That's the good thing about it. It's food safe. You use it on cutting boards.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
And the boiled linseed oil is food safe after it cures.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to look awesome. You're welcome, brother. Think of that, huh, guys? You guys all knew that, too. There's what I would do for cap iron on a scrub. It's right to the edge of the two sides. You can see how even it is, too. That's the frog on the compass. You see I flattened most of it, but there was a real low spot here and here, so I didn't get crazy on it. These are kind of junk planes, but I wanted to see if I could make it usable. You can see on the compasses too, they kind of got that cool little ship wheel right there, the compass logo. I think it's kind of cool. It's just kind of a nice cap iron too. It's really hard. It's almost like a nickel or something. Let's do some a little more planing and I'll get you guys back up here. See how long this video is getting. 21 minutes. So we'll try and do like 10 minutes on this. Show you this iron cutting. Get it set up here really quick. Sorry. Little tripod thing is weird. Alright, get back to work here. Of course it works backwards. So back the iron off a little bit to start. Just a little bit showing. Ease my way into it. Good. So much of a difference, oh my God. Here from the difference in the sound. Nice, it's almost effortless, it's so sharp now. Oops, almost gone. put the whole thing down.
Hey, Bill,
Yep.
this is for you.
Really? Thank you, man.
You have a charger?
Microsoft? No, I know. I'll get one.
I have one.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a mini version of a saber saw. It's fucking awesome.
That is awesome. I'll tell you what, I can see a lot of use for this cutting metal.
Yeah. Anything. You can cut anything.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, chuck on this. Chuck on this.
Jesus.
Yeah, you spin it. It's so slick.
That's awesome.
Little light there.
It's actually good. I mean, I appreciate it. I was thinking about buying a bag that new impact guns and stuff with a different battery system, and I'll go to Milwaukee. Well, I've had mine for a long time, and we're going to have to do lithium ions in those walls.
Yeah, these batteries are super. If they go to shit, they warranty that battery for 2 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I really, really appreciate it.
That's a nice
really
tool.
cool. That is a nice tool.
It occurred to me I had an extra one, and I have the one that's smaller, which is an M12. It's not as fancy a tool.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one.
Good deal. Thank you.
I know you can tools.
Oh, yeah. You never have enough of them.
You never have enough.
You never have enough. Yep, it's going to look awesome, Paul.
Yeah. Let's see. We're setting up a camera to do a post on this, which would be interesting.
My hand plant guys, I want to they appreciate stuff like this.
Everybody appreciates what you do. All right, man.
You are the man. Check this one.
I'm kind of curious to see how this goes. So there's not a power one that does this, huh?
Yeah, no, I have one. It's just
I have a rotary disc sander, Bill. Does that help?
no, it'll fuck it up worse.
Okay.
My power one, I'm gonna change the knives on the power one and just see if I can
Yeah.
wipe off the face on it versus having a.
Yeah.
This is the way to do it, but it's gonna. I don't want to take 9 million years either. Because what it's doing is it's taking off all the high spots first. So,
You gonna come to the flower show with us?
yeah, actually, I talked to Kate about it. She wants to go too.
The build starts Saturday, 6th of the 7th.
Oh, March?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you want to get involved with the build. It's pretty fun.
Oh, anyone you need, then.
Yeah, I think it would be nice to have you there. We're doing something really different, Bill. We're gonna have a modular house that we're gonna bury in the ground. It's getting delivered here at the beginning of March.
Gonna be outside?
Plastic. Yes.
Wicked.
It's 500 square feet.
You're gonna decorate around it?
We're gonna go right up and over it with plants.
Oh, really?
This
Awesome.
table's gonna be it's gonna be a stone retaining wall on one side. This table will be part of that intricate little space.
That's wicked.
The garden's 1,400 square feet.
You excited?
Yeah. I have no idea how we're gonna do it, but we'll do it.
Nice. We'll figure it out one way or another.
Oh yeah, always do.
Amen. If I can get this thing to wipe off some of this.
They told me specifically to wear a respirator. I'll put on the the exhaust fan.
Okay.
Because of what this was made out of, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
And
Either live oak or white oak. One
this
of
is
the two.
white oak, but it's the epoxy glue that they use.
Oh yeah.
Please put on a respirator.
Okay. I'll find one.
Yeah, there should be one.
I think I see something over there.
hold
You're gonna
on.
throw the exhaust fan on?
Yes.
That'd be great.
Well, this is a used one. Let me check in the building.
That's looking nice, Paul. That's the way to go. Now that I get that ridge off. That is the way to go, brother.
That'll start pulling the hair off.
Yeah, now that I get that ridge out of it, I can make it nice and flat. I'll be back. I'll start another one.